friends, I'm your maths faculty from QLS Academy and हम पढ़ रहे थे about parallelograms which come under the category of quadrilaterals. So इस session में हम कुछ points revise करेंगे and problems solve करेंगे. Let's get started with the learning session. I hope you'll enjoy. So guys, we know very well that the quadrilateral is a four-sided figure and the figure parallelogram is a quadrilateral that has two pairs of parallel sides. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral that has exactly one pair of parallel sides. A rectangle has four right angles, a rhombus has four equal sides and a square has four equal sides and four right angles. Friends, the quadrilaterals are a special type of polygon. As with triangles and other polygons, quadrilaterals have special properties and can be classified by characteristics of their angles and sides. Picking apart the name quadrilateral helps you understand that it refers to the prefix quad means four and lateral is derived from the Latin word for side. So a quadrilateral is simply a four-sided polygon. You can also use your knowledge of triangles as a way to understand why the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. We know very well that any quadrilateral can be divided into two triangles. Since the sum of the interior angles of any triangle is 180 degree according to the angle sum property of a triangle, and there are two triangles in a quadrilateral. So 180 plus 180 is equal to 360. Thus the sum of the angles of each quadrilateral is 360 degree. Talking about a parallelogram, imagine extending the pairs of its opposite sides. They would never intersect because they are parallel. Notice also that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent, as are the opposite sides. Remember that congruent means the same size, that is equal size. The geometric symbol for congruent is a tilde on an equal to sign. The parallel sides are also the same length. These relationships are true for all parallelograms. There are two special cases of parallelograms that must be familiar to you from your earliest experiences with geometric shapes. The first special case is called a rectangle. By definition, a rectangle is a parallelogram because its pairs of opposite sides are parallel and equal. Also, the opposite angles are equal. A rectangle has the special characteristic that all of its angles are right angles, that is 90 degree. Therefore, all four of its angles are congruent. The other special case of a parallelogram is a special type of rectangle, a square. A square is one of the most basic geometric shapes. It is a special case of a parallelogram that has four congruent sides and four right angles. A square is also a rectangle because it has two sets of parallel sides and four right angles. A square is also a parallelogram because its opposite sides are parallel. So a square can be classified in any of these three ways, with parallelogram being the least specific description. Another quadrilateral that you might see is called a rhombus. All four sides of a rhombus are congruent. Its properties include having each pair of opposite sides parallel, making it a parallelogram. In summary, all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are square. All rectangles are parallelogram, but not all parallelograms are rectangles. And all of these shapes are quadrilaterals. Now friends, we were learning to solve problems based on parallelograms and its theorems. Friends, हमने 7 theorem देखे थे in the previous sessions. But guys, we have one theorem that we left untouched earlier. So let's see what that theorem says. It says that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if a pair of opposite sides is equal and parallel. Meaning, अगर दोनों pairs of opposite sides में से कोई एक भी equal and parallel हो तो quadrilateral parallelogram रहेगा. Again, proof के बिना since काम नहीं चलता mathematics में, so हम proof देखेंगे. एक parallelogram assume करो ABCD. अब A and C opposite corners हैं, so उन्हें join कर दो, we get a diagonal. Now हमारी theorem की condition के according AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. We have drawn a diagonal AC. अब guys AC common side है, AB equal to CD दोनों sides equal हैं and since ये sides parallel हैं इनके through diagonal AC transversal की तरह काम कर रहा है तो alternate interior angles मिलेंगे हमें इन लाइन के बीच. So SAS rule से हम बोलेंगे both triangles in quadrilateral ABCD are equal or congruent. We have shown that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by SAS congruence rule. So अब हम CPCD की हेल्प से और दो एंगल्स को alternate interior angles बोल सकते हैं जो diagonal के दूसरी साइड हैं. ये एंगल्स भी इक्वल हैं, so the sides AC and BC are also parallel and equal as well. अब हम प्रॉब्लम्स देखते हैं. So हमारी फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम कहती है show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles then it is a rhombus. So friends, now let ABCD be a quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other at right angles. अब हमें given है OA is equal to OC, OB is equal to OD and angle AOB is equal to angle BOC is equal to angle OCD is equal to angle ODA equal to 90 डिग्री. ये है हमारे डायगनल्स बाइसेक्ट होने पे मिलने वाले एंगल्स. अब हमें शो करना है दैट ABCD इज अ पैरेललोग्राम एंड AB इज इक्वल टू BC इज इक्वल टू CD इज इक्वल टू AD. सो अब हम प्रूफ देखते हैं. इन ट्रायंगल AOB एंड ट्रायंगल COB, OA इज इक्वल टू OC इज गिवन and angle AOB is equal to angle COB because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and OB is equal to OB common side है. Therefore, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COB by SAS congruence condition. Thus, AB is equal to BC by CPCT. Similarly, we can prove AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. So, opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, hence ABCD is a parallelogram. Thus, ABCD is a rhombus as it is a parallelogram whose diagonals intersect at right angles. अब हमारा next question कहता है show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angles then it is a square. So हमें given है let ABCD be a quadrilateral in which diagonals AC and BD bisect each other at right angles at O. हमें prove करना है that quadrilateral ABCD is a square. तब हम प्रूफ की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. इन ट्रायंगल AOB एंड ट्रायंगल COD, AO इज इक्वल टू CO बिकॉज डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर एंड एंगल AOB इज इक्वल टू एंगल COD बिकॉज दे आर वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल्स. OB इज इक्वल टू OD अगेन बिकॉज डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. देयरफॉर ट्रायंगल AOB इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ट्रायंगल COD बाय SAS कॉन्ग्रुएंस कंडीशन. दस AB इज इक्वल टू CD बाय CPCT. अब AB इज इक्वल टू CD को हम इक्वेशन 1 नाम दे देते हैं. ऑल्सो एंगल OAB इज इक्वल टू एंगल OCD बिकॉज दे आर ऑल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स. दिस इम्प्लाइज दैट AB इज पैरेलल टू CD. नाउ इन ट्रायंगल AOD एंड ट्रायंगल COD, AO इज इक्वल टू CO अगेन बिकॉज डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर. एंगल AOD इज इक्वल टू एंगल COD बिकॉज दे आर वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल्स. OD is equal to OD is the common side. Therefore, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COD by SAS congruence condition. Thus, AD is equal to CD by CPCT. ये हुई हमारी second equation. AD is equal to CD. Now, AD is equal to BC and AD is equal to CD. This implies that AD is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AB. Also, angle ADC is equal to angle BCD by CPCT. And angle ADC plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree because they are co-interior angles and co-interior angles का सम हमेशा 180 डिग्री के बराबर होता है. Therefore, 2 into angle ADC is equal to 180 डिग्री. हमने यहाँ angle BCD को angle ADC से replace कर दिया because they are equal. Therefore, angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. One of the interior angle is right angle. Thus, we can say that the given quadrilateral ABCD is a square. Friends, जो questions हमने अभी देखे इसमें हमें given थी कुछ conditions and a quadrilateral. अब भले हमें ये problems के फॉर्म में दी गई थी but questions की statements को आप याद रख सकते हैं because they will be always true. The statements said that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angles then it is a square. And if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles then it is a rhombus. तो बेसिकली एक rhombus and square में फ़र्क बस इतना है that square के diagonals equal होते हैं and this is the reason square के sides equal होते हैं because उसके opposite corners के बीच का distance equal होता है. Now let's see the next question. It says that diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisects angle A. To show that first it bisects angle C also and second ABCD is a rhombus. तब हम first part को solve करने के लिए देखते हैं. In triangle ADC and triangle CBA, AD is equal to CB as they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. DC is equal to BA again as they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. And AC is equal to CA is the common side. Therefore, triangle ADC is congruent to triangle CBA by SSS congruence condition, that is side 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 congruence condition. Thus, angle ACD is equal to angle CAB by CPCT and angle CAB is equal to angle CAD. This is given. So, this implies angle ACD is equal to angle BCA. Thus, AC bisects angle C also. अब हम second part की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. as angle ACD is equal to angle CAD, we have proved earlier, and this implies that AD is equal to CD because opposite sides of equal angles of a triangle are equal. Also, AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, as these are opposite sides of a parallelogram. Thus, ABCD is a rhombus. अब हमारा अगला क्वेश्चन कहता है ABCD is a rhombus. So show that diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C, and diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. So friends, let ABCD is a rhombus and AC and BD are its diagonals. अब proof की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. AD is equal to CD because they are sides of a rhombus. Angle DAC is equal to angle DCA because angles opposite of equal sides of a triangle are equal. Also, AB is parallel to CD. This implies that angle DAC is equal to angle BCA because they are alternate interior angles, and this implies that angle DCA is equal to angle BCA because हमें given था that angle DAC is equal to angle DCA. Therefore, AC bisects angle C. Similarly, we can prove that diagonal AC bisects angle A. Also, by preceding above method, we can prove that diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. Now, the next question says that ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. So, show that number 1, ABCD is a square, and number 2, diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. अब हम first part की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. Since angle DAC is equal to angle DCA, as AC bisects angle A as well as angle C, this implies that AD is equal to CD because sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Also, CD is equal to AB since they are opposite sides of a rectangle. Therefore, AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, चारों sides equal हैं. Thus, ABCD is a square. अब second part देखते हैं. In triangle BCD, BC is equal to CD. This implies that angle CDB is equal to angle CBD because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Also angle CDB is equal to angle ABD as they are alternate interior angles. This implies that angle CBD is equal to angle ABD. Thus, BD bisects angle B. Now, angle CBD is equal to angle ADB. This implies that angle CDB is equal to angle ADB because angle CBD or CDB equal थे. Thus, BD bisects angle D. Next question है, in parallelogram ABCD, 2 points P and Q are taken on diagonal BD such that DP is equal to BQ. So, we need to show that number 1, triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQB. Number 2, AP is equal to CQ. Number 3, triangle AQB is congruent to triangle CPO. 4, AQ is equal to CP, and number 5, APCQ is a parallelogram. अब हम क्वेश्चन के फर्स्ट पार्ट को सॉल्व करते हैं. इन ट्रायंगल APD एंड ट्रायंगल CQB, DP इज इक्वल टू BQ, ये हमें गिवन है. एंगल ADP इज इक्वल टू एंगल CBQ, ये ऑल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स हैं. एंड AD इज इक्वल टू BC, दे आर ऑपोजिट साइड्स ऑफ अ पैरेललोग्राम, देयरफॉर दे आर इक्वल. Thus, triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQB by SAS congruence condition. सेकेंड पार्ट में हमें AP इक्वल टू CQ प्रूव करना था, तो ऑटोमेटिकली सिंस हम ऊपर APD और CQB को हम कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर चुके हैं, देयरफॉर AP इज इक्वल टू CQ बाई CPCT. अब हम थर्ड पार्ट देखते हैं. इन ट्रायंगल AQB एंड ट्रायंगल CPD, BQ इज इक्वल टू DP इज गिवन. एंगल ABQ इज इक्वल टू एंगल CDP because they are alternate interior angles. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD. They are opposite sides of a parallelogram. Thus, triangle AQB is congruent to triangle CPD by SAS congruence condition. Fourth part देखते हैं. AQ is equal to CP by CPCT as triangle AQB is congruent to triangle CPD. अब fifth part देखते हैं. From third and fourth parts of the solution, it is clear that APCQ has equal opposite sides. Also, it has equal opposite angles. Thus, APCQ is a parallelogram. So friends, this was all for this session. We learned how to solve problems based on parallelograms, which included problems on squares, rectangles and rhombus, as these are parallelograms. I hope you enjoyed learning. For any queries or information, you may visit the link following the video. Thank you.